solid x, right? Because it has a coefficient of 1, that's your objective. If you're solving for x in the first one, what will you do?
You move the 4y.
You subtract 4y for each side. So you will end up with x equal
3 minus 4y.
3 minus 4y. So that's what we have. So we're going to take that expression here. We're going to replace it in the second equation that was left untouched wherever we see x. Do we see x in the other equation? So we're going to come and squeeze it somewhere down there. See? X equal 3 minus 4y. So we're going to squeeze it there. Now let's set it up properly. What will you do?
2.
Yes, there's a 2. You distribute it by
3
minus 4y
minus 7y.
minus 7y is equal to, you got it 24. Then you should be able to take it home if you know your properties correctly. And what we do from there?
6. I mean, multiply something.
We do this with the property. We end up with 6 minus 8y minus 7y is equal to
Negative.
negative 24. What is the next step in this solving?
Combine like
We combine like term, then we'll have 6 minus
15y.
15y, good, is equal to negative 24. Then what we do in the next process?
Add, let me subtract 6.
We subtract 6, that's inverse operation. We subtract 6 on both sides. So we'll have negative 15y on that side is equal to what?
Negative 30.
Negative 30. And the last step, what will you do?
Divide by.
You divide by
Negative 15.
negative 15 on both sides, and you should see what the y value is. This is what is y?
2.
2. We divide two negative numbers positive. So be careful, guys. Now we know what y is. So we're going to take that 2. Remember we solved for x as an algebraic expression earlier. We're going to come replace it here so we can find y. Does that make sense? So your new expression will be what? X equal 3 minus 4 times
2.
2. Then you'll have x equal 3 minus 8. And this is what does x equal to?
Negative 5.
Negative 5. And I will divide it as another part.
Negative 5 and 2.
Negative 5 to we have a solution. The reason we have a solution, if you were to put both equations in slope-intercept form, you will see that they have different slope. Right? So let's look at the other problem. In this case, which variable will be easier to solve for? X or y, either, right? So in this case, you make the call. Which one you will solve for? You move y on this side. Then you will have x equal 2 minus y. So this is what x equal to. I'm going to go in the other equation wherever I see x, and I'm going to replace it somewhere down there, which is here. Then now you set your equation.
5
That will be 5, open parentheses,
times 2 minus y.
2 minus y is the expression that I'm replacing. Minus 2y is equal to 0. Then we take that from there. What will you do?
Distribute.
You do this with the property. So you distribute this in that. Then you end up with 10
Negative 5.
minus 5y minus 2y is equal to 0. What the next process?
Combine like
We combine like term. So we'll have 10 minus
7y.
7y is equal to 0. What do you do next?
Add 7y both sides.
You can add 7y, which is the best thing to do. So get your y positive. So we'll have 10 is equal to 7y. I do find y.
Divide 7.
Divide by 7. Then we'll have y is equal to 10 over 7. Now in order to find x, I'm going to come take this and come replace it here. Right? For those of you who have problem with fraction, this is the time to pay attention. Right? So you will have x equal 2 minus 10 over 7. Put this over 1, right?
Okay.
So we need to have a common denominator. What will be your denominator in this case? 7. I want this to be a 7. What should I do? Multiply this by 7 and multiply this by 7. I will have x equal 14 over 7 minus 10 over 7. Now they have the same denominator, then you can combine them. What will be 14 minus 10? What is 14 minus 10? 4 over what? 4 7. And what will be my solution? What is the solution?
7 and 10.
4 7
And 10.
10 7. So that was the fraction. And that's where we got that, right?